Hello ladies, gents, boys and girls, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And welcome back into the PMDG 777-200 with the Rolls-Royce engines. We are sat on the ground here as Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy, sat at Stand Foxtrot 90 here at Tampa Bay, Florida. We're going to be heading over to Gatwick. We are on Vatsim and there is some centre ATC on, so hopefully we get to speak to him. Flight time of 7 hours 45 minutes. Cruising at flight level 390. It's going to be a long one, it's going to be a fun one, so let's jump into the flight deck, get everything set up for today's service. So, welcome into the flight deck of the 777-200. We're all very familiar with this aeroplane by now, and it is an absolute beauty. So let's jump into the captain's seat and get the battery master on. External power, and as you can hear, we are using the Boris Audio Works sound pack. We get the logo lights on, and we'll jump into the EFB and request sim brief data. Departure, it's going to be a windy departure out of Tampa, and arrival into Gatwick looks okay. There's our routing, so we're going to go past Orlando, and then it's pretty much oceanic all the way until sort of Cornwall in the UK. We've got an auto ATC, and it's given us the crowd 8, and he has requested for us to contact him. Departure frequency is 126.450. 132.200 after departure. So we'll give him a call when we're airborne. Right. Overhead flow's been done. Get the seatbelt sign on, and that looks pretty good to me. Right, parking brake can be set. We'll come over here. Make sure landing gear's down and the flaps are up. We'll do a fire test before we start the APU. And that has done that correctly. So wait for that to disappear, and then we can start the APU. Get some conditioned air into the cabin, and then we'll go up top and get GSX to request boarding.
Boarding requested.
And just going to wait for the screens to start up. And the pen does click, most importantly about this aeroplane. It does take a while for the 777 screens to turn on. He's also given us a top altitude of 6,000 feet. And here we go. We get the ATIS plugged in, 126.450.
West 310 at 19er, gust 29er. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,300. Ceiling 3,500 broken. 4,700 overcast. Temperature 11. 2.3. Altimeter 2996. ILS approach runway 1 left in use. Turbojet arrivals, expect runway 1 left for noise abatement. Notice to airmen runway 19er left. 1 right closed. Runway 1028 closed sunset. Taxiway Victor closed between taxiway Z and taxiway Victor 6. Taxiway Sierra closed between taxiway C and taxiway Delta. Taxiway Delta closed between taxiway Sun and taxiway Foxtrot 2. Taxiway Charlie closed between taxiway and taxiway Charlie 7. Taxiway Victor 5 closed. Tax Charlie 1. CTWO 3, 4, 5, CSIX,
It's a long bloody
Sun, CTWO 3, Ian, at 12, phone closed. Taxiway Echo closed between the 12 and Airborne North. Taxiway Charlie closed between Cone and runway 28. Runway 10, 28 edge lights out of service. Runway 1 right precision approach path indicator out of service. All aircraft required to have transponder on when operating on taxiways and runways. Bird activity vicinity airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
So it's Charlie. Let me write that down. Information Charlie.
Tampa International Airport arrival
That was a
information,
long
Charlie
old,
19530. West 310 adjust.
Long old 80s there, Tampa. Got a lot going on here. So, flight plan's plugged in. Just writing down a little bit I'm going to need in a second for him. So, we are Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy. We're going to contact him on 132-200. 01 left, crowd 8 departure. We're going to be walking 3710. Lovely. Right, all that's written down just in case he contacts us before. Right, so let's plug in and we'll just monitor 132-200.
607, runway 30, clear to land, number 2 behind at 319 on a 2-mile final.
Sure, clear land, moment 2, American 2227.
Right, so we'll get the APU external power off now, sorry. And we'll go down here. And we'll go and get the crowd's 8 departure plugged in via the Haller transition. We don't need the arrival yet because that may change. At the moment it's given us 2 seats.
Frontier Flight 23, verify you're joining the ILS 2 right, going through the localizer at the moment.
90.
Affirm.
The heading after departure
Okay, roger.
is 007. 6,000 set. Let's go and get the weights plugged in. So we'll go FS actions, fuel.
Southwest 139, descend via the right to arrival, Orlando landing north, altimeter. Okay, descend via the right to arrival, except maintain 8,000, the Orlando altimeter 2988.
Alright, we'll descend via the rides to arrival, except maintain 8,000, Southwest 139.
Larry, Sims at 308, I have an IFR crest for you, ready?
Oh, FMC, we'll have the legs page on. Request the winds. The overhead panel's pretty much done up here. Turn it down to cold. Is it warm where we are? No, it's only 11 degrees. Okay, I thought it was a bit warmer than that.
Larry, Sims at 308, I have an IFR crest for you when you're ready.
Left flight director, right flight director.
Allegiant 308,
We'll go
calling from?
traffic and data on my side.
We're calling from Punta Gorda for the 08.
Jet that.
From Fort Lauderdale, you said?
We'll plug in the
Punta Gorda, Jet 08.
1.4 reserves to get to good old Manchester. We are going to need a reserve of, let's do some quick mental maths.
Allegiant 308, where are you again?
Okay. Plugged in, lovely. Cruise altitude.
Allegiant 308 is at Punta Gorda.
We can go straight up 390 with no problem with our weights today.
There's a request number 1.
Man, to the American 2390, we are with taxi for the
But it sounded like he's banging his desk then. 390.
American 2390, is that again? Out of Fort Lauderdale?
And the cost index today is going to be 15. Lovely.
American 2390, Miami.
Let's go performance.
American 2390.
American 2390, runway 28 right, taxi via Bravo.
And we'll go performance tool.
28 right, via
Yeah,
Bravo,
one left.
American 2390.
Import.
Fever 293 Super, respect the ILS-27.
And we shall
Sorry, can you repeat for 293 Super?
calculate.
Fever 293 Super, respect the ILS-27.
Take off
Expect ILS to have speed 293 Super.
Degrees. Take off, next page. And the winds are
Clear out 776, vacated on takeoff 5.
300 at 90. No, and we've got slash.
For sure.
And
Delta
the
776,
slope is 0.
Roger, welcome to Miami. Taxi via Tango.
Outside air temperature
Go back to the ramp, cross runway 30.
as well.
Tango Q back to the ramp and we'll cross 30, up 776.
Flat 5. Trim 6.25, and there's the V speeds. We'll plug that in there. And that is everything done, set up for departure. We don't have much left to do. So it's quite a low V speed, that is, 148. 777's quite a versatile aeroplane though, especially the 200. Right, that is
okay,
pretty much
Southwest
it for the setup. Just
nine
get
there.
LNAV and VNAV engaged.
Santa
And
Orlando approach
I'll drop back
124.8.
in when we're ready for push and start.
North American 2227.
Go with the message.
We vacated out Quebec.
Okay, American 2227. Taxi via Quebec, Whiskey November to the ramp.
Right, so welcome back into the flight deck. We are fully ready for pushback and engine startup. Everything has been done, so we can go and pressurise the hydraulics. And do the centre fuel pumps need to be on? I do not believe so. We'll keep them on just in case. Let's go and turn off everything. Release, remove chocks, doors, close all, and then we'll arm all. Right. Charts up. And a beacon on. Pushback requested.
Locking gear.
We are ready for pushback on time as well, so we'll squawk 3710 as stated in the auto ATC message. And what do we need? We're going to need nose right facing southeast on taxiway Yankee, aren't we? Yeah, be number 1, I believe.
Release parking brakes, please.
So, parking brake released.
Commencing push.
Beacon's already
All
on.
engines clear. Start at will.
And let's do some checklists. So, pre-flight is done. That's all done there. And we'll override that. Lovely. And that is the after start. So we can get the engine page back up. And we'll go left starter to the start. And give it a second. Let's wait for oil pressure, N2 spoolage, and throw in the fuel. And I'll leave you to listen to the Boris Audio Works sound pack. So pretty good. I think the startup sounds on the General Electric are better. We'll turn these off, don't need them, do we? Yeah, the GE90s are better sounding, but I prefer the Rolls-Royce Trents. Fuel in. And we'll see if this sounds any better. So engine number 1 has started nicely. We've got 2 good engine starts, and the GSX profile is pushing us back nicely where we wanted to, just before Juliet. We're going to taxi Juliet down past the following runway 1 left for departure. This scenery, I think, is by Vertical Sim. I forgot where I bought it from. Comes with a good GSX profile, though. I think the GSX profile I downloaded on the InnerBuild store. It's by RW Designs, same people who do the Newcastle scenery. Right, we have conditioned air coming into the cabin now. Right, we'll set the parking brake.
Waiting your confirmation for a good
And we'll
engine
tell
start.
GSX we have a good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
So we'll go upstairs, we'll turn the APU off so I don't forget. And we'll wait for them to disconnect the bypass pin and for it to be shown to me.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
So there is the bypass pin shown now, so overhead panel, taxi light on, that's the only thing we need to do. Then we come down here and we're going to go flaps position 5, which is 2. 2 positions. Let's get the flight control page up and set the trim as well. So go flight control page and we'll set the trim. So full right, neutral, full left, neutral, full forward, neutral, full back, neutral. Now for the rudders, we'll go full left, neutral and full right, neutral. All flight controls are free and correct. We can load the winds in. And we get the checklist, everything's been done. Recall check, ground equipment clear. Normal, there's the before takeoff checklist, and that's the after takeoff checklist. So we can blank the load EU. And now we should be ready to taxi on down to 1 left. So it's a right hand turn. We're going to cross 2 taxiways to get onto, I think it's Whiskey, and then follow it all the way down to 1 left. So we are coming up on taxiway, not taxiway, 1.1 left.
UPS 1144, Miami, go ahead.
UPS 1144 heavy on the ground in Tampa. Request taxi for one
He's
left.
requesting taxi, should I have requested taxi?
I'm at the Carter 7.
I feel a bit bad now.
UPS 1144, Roger, runway 1 left, taxi via Juliet
Right,
and Whiskey, cross runway 1 right.
Juliet Whiskey, cross 1 right, UPS 1144.
Aviation 08 is at 2000, flying over heading 33.
So, we're
KLM 627, heavy contact in Miami approach 126.85, checking where you're heading.
Sorry, Delta 1386, what's your flight level 360?
KLM 627, heavy, checking where you're heading, coordinate the approach 126.85.
12685, we're heading KLM 67, thanks.
Miami Centre, it's a Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo heavy, holding short, 01 left, fully ready.
12 Tango Bravo, Roger, hold short of 1 left.
Holding short, 1 left, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo heavy.
Miami Delta 1386, checking in.
Right, so we are holding short, we are ready for departure. Is there someone landing?
Delta 1386, Miami, good afternoon.
Miami Center 308 is at 2000, flying over heading 33.
This is 308 radar contact, climb maintain, level 360, direct to Rogan.
360 Rogan on 38.
No, I don't think there's anyone on arrival, but it is raining now.
We will 2 Tango, Spirit 12 Tango Bravo. Fly heading 360, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff, wind 310 at 19er, gas 29er.
Roger, after departure, fly heading 360, cleared for takeoff, 01 left, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo heavy. Right, so 360 after departure, guys, and we need takeoff. Well, we've got
48706, maintain flow 380.
We'll check this. We just need to fly.
Level 30
heading
360
degrees
departure.
Actually, it's pretty simple. And then I think in America you have to let them know when you're airborne, don't you? So when I put the autopilot in, I'll tell him that we are established. Well, not established, but airborne with altitudes. Right, so it is windy though, so this might be a bit of a bumpy departure. The weather seems to be coming in a little bit. There's nothing on the weather radar though, which is strange.
Miami traffic, good afternoon. Airport 438, festival 380.
Right, so spool
Air
up.
France 428, Miami, good afternoon.
So again. And that sounds good. The Rolls Royces sound really good.
V1.
Rotate. Boy, it's quite a stiff wind that is. Here we go. Right. Gears coming up. So I'm just concentrating on that wind then. It's level.
Southwest 3129, need you know how to flight level now. Do you want to climb to 390 or you want to descend to 37?
We'll like to go ahead and take 39 for Southwest 3129.
Southwest 129, climb and maintain for level 390.
Don't want to
390.
SFS, can I fly to 390? Who was that?
Flash one.
French US 755. French West 755. You checking in? Oh yes, you are here. You want to climb to level 390, you said? French West 755, climb level 390.
So is he gonna call back? Or wait? Miami Centre, hello, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo, heavy 2,600 to 6,000.
Market 2632, Miami, hello, climbing tempo 350.
350, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo, heavy. I think that was for me, did I call for someone else?
Speedbird 12 Tango, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy, turn right direct to crowd, and climb and maintain level 390.
Right direct crowd, flight level 390 for Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy. So I interrupted someone, which I apologise for.
Delta 1294,
So
connect to Miami approach 126.85.
Legs, we go crowd.
Miami approach on, what was the frequency again?
LNAV.
126.85.
12685, Delta 1294.
Right, taxi light come off, turn off lights and come off. There's that weather cell there. That
American 2390 Lima Airspace, Jackson.
no more weather.
Service terminated, frequency change approved. See ya.
Nope.
Frequency change approved,
We will clear that
390.
disconnect up there.
Delta 1124,
Still in
expect
his
division approach
airspace for
24.
quite a while.
And continue the same to 7,000. 4 miles, altimeter
So,
2993.
flaps are up, gears up, order brakes off.
Visual.
LNAV nav engaged, cleared up to cruise 39,000 feet. So there's literally nothing else to do apart from listen out for instructions, probably get a direct or something.
Miami,
This is the first
704,
time
flight level
that I'm
380.
flying in the US on Vatsim, so doing quite well I believe. I was a bit nervous because I know the Americans talk a bit fast and
Miami Center.
things are done slightly differently over here. Something's better, something's worse. But we are now climbing nicely away.
Target 3754, Miami, hello, climbing, maintain for
Rolls
350.
Royces look really nice. Yeah, the G's are good engines, but I think the Rolls Royces look better.
Avianca 704, Miami, squawk 4613.
Squawk 4613, Avianca 704.
About to have a nice breakout here, I believe. Hopefully soon.
PS 1144 heavy, runway 1 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heavy.
1 left, clear for takeoff, runway heading. Yes, 744.
Miami American 2541. On Transatlantic,
2541, you can push into bit earlier discretion, call for taxi.
American 101, you check another location with you.
American 101, Miami, good afternoon.
Oh, that's good. There you go. Look at that.
Delta 83, New York radio is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, squawk 2000, see ya.
Right, lights can come off now. Seatbelt signs off for above the weather. And we are on our way to Gatwick. I'll leave you with some climb and cruise highlights and I'll see you in the descent into Gatwick. Hello and welcome back into the flight deck. We have entered UK airspace via Cornwall. We've flown over Poole, Bournemouth, Southampton, and we're descending now nicely into Gatwick. Gatwick currently has no air traffic control on as it is quite late at night here. However, there is still traffic, so we'll do the full approach because there's a couple of guys in front of us. Looks like an EasyJet and a Lufthansa. So I'd like to keep my distance because they are quite packed together. But we are still set up for 26 left, winds are favouring 26 left. And they are landing real life 26 left, and everyone else looks like to be set up for 26 left. So we're going to continue with the arrival that we've got. And we'll do the whole arrival. There is a Iberia behind us, but we'll forget about him for a little bit because he's far enough away to not cause any trouble. It's been a really nice flight actually down from Tampa. The 777's been really good. We had no oceanic Vatsim traffic, which was a bit of a shame. However, air traffic control, but hopefully someone may come online for Gatwick or London may come up, but highly doubtful as it is quite late UK time. The sim is, I think I've put it 12 hours behind. No, 10 hours behind, something like that. We are nicely descending on vertical, or VNAV, sorry. Getting ready for arrival onto 26 left. The taxi we're going to exit Fox Romeo, Golf Juliet, Papa Kilo, and we'll go for stand 17 is where the real airplane landed. So that's what I'm going to hope he gives us. If there is ATC on, or if not, we'll just taxi what I've just said. Golf Juliet, Papa Kilo, 17, sorry. There's the beautiful Rolls-Royce engines. Flown the 777 for a while. It's been nice to get back into it, see if I can remember how to land it. Could be some rain at Gatwick as well. It is quite rainy down the south coast. It's not quite got to Gatwick yet, but it could reach Gatwick. Little hold it gives you at Willow. We'll actually do that. So we're going to be down at 4,000 feet at that point. Do we want to go direct? Let me just have a look on Vatsim radar. So go direct. No, we're too close to this. So on final approach now, there's a Lufthansa coming in from the east. There's an Iberia behind us and an EasyJet coming in front of us. So we're perfectly spaced at the moment. So I don't want to ruin that because I think that Lufthansa's going to get there before us. So I'll do the turn Holly. Or sorry, Willow. I meant Willow. So do the turn at Willow. There's cabin crew giving us the all clear and the cabin is secure. So there's another person on final. So it's still quite busy here at Gatwick. So 4,000 feet mandatory for the
Cabin
turn.
traffic, easy 4.5 is going to be a taxi control. Alpha Sierra for Alpha 146 left. Cabin traffic.
Departing traffic as well. So it's probably best to do this turn to give everyone a little bit of time to get set up for the approach and also depart. You don't want to all land at the same time so the people trying to depart will be stuck. Very nice. The ortho down here is gorgeous. This is Brighton, I believe. Well, actually, it should be. Definitely Brighton. I think there was an update to Brighton, if I wasn't mistaken. And there it is. So you can see the British Airways tower down there, the little stick. That is an observation deck in Brighton. It's a bit of an eyesore, but it's sponsored by British Airways, which is funny. And there's the pier. Somewhere down there should be the Amex Stadium, the Brighton ground, football team. It's by a train station, I believe. I think it's should be. Can't see it. Should be. Is it? Ah, it's there. Yeah, there it is. So that's the Amex Stadium. So we'll go vertical speed, slow that down to 1,000 feet. So 4,000 Willow, then it's a level segment for quite a bit, and then we descend to 2,000. It wants us at the platform 2,000 altitude as we're intercepting the ILS. So we'll probably be really low and then intercept quite far into the approach, which is fine. Gives us plenty of time to slow the aeroplane down.
8700, established ILS, 6 left, Gatwick traffic.
Get off at Fox Romeo, on to Golf Juliet, left Papa, right Kilo, stand 17. That's what the real aeroplane did, and that's what we are going to do ourselves the same. Slow down to 220 knots now. It seems that Lufthansa's decided to slow right down, and he hasn't moved much on the Vatsim radar. Lovely view out of that left wing there. Weather out at sea. Shouldn't get to Gatwick before we get there. It's a left crosswind though, from left to right when we land, quite a stiff one, so we'll have to take that into account.
Gatwick traffic, easy
8700. 59 final, 6 left.
See, I'm glad we did that procedure look.
Tower traffic light 6 Hotel runway vacated on.
So there you go. I'm glad we did that.
Easy 45 Papa
Because
holding,
otherwise it would have been right up at EasyJet's tailpipe
lining up to
coming in.
6 left.
And that Iberia is it's about 25 miles behind us now. So, and he's going to 20 knots. So we should keep this distancing quite nicely. Look at that. That is a scene in front of us, isn't it? Beautiful. And it's always a pleasure flying the PMDG 777. Such a nice aeroplane to fly, so easy to get along with, flies really nice as well. We'll try and disconnect at the earliest possible convenience, and I'll do some hand flying, because this aeroplane does fly really nice, especially with the auto throttle engaged. It's a very nice aeroplane to hand fly. Right, checklist is done, down to the altimeter, and we shall leave that on for our landing checklist. So that Lufthansa's getting closer now. We should start hearing him on frequency if he is talking. There is still nobody on ATC for us, which is fine. I don't expect them to be at this time. We've actually made up quite a bit of time, haven't we? The flight plan was wrong. It was telling us we were going to be 7 hours 45 minutes, but we're going to be well early, which is, I suppose, it's good for the passengers. Might have been that shortcut he gave us. So after we departed, and I'll let you go for some climb and cruise highlights, he contacted me, Miami Centre, and give us a absolute monster shortcut. Cutting out 4 or 5 waypoints after departure. So if you remember, we were supposed to turn back towards Miami and then back up. Instead, he just gave us a direct routing all the way to our oceanic point out of his airspace, which was nice. That's probably saved us the 10-20 minutes, so it still would have been early. Right, go back into VNAV. Holding 220 knots nicely there. So double check on Vatsim radar.
Gatwick traffic, Lufthansa 984, pushing back on taxiway Kilo, stand 106, facing Gatwick traffic.
Facing Gatwick traffic, fair enough, mate. I think he got a bit confused with what he was saying. Right, after this next waypoint, we're going to descend to 2,000 feet, which we will do now. And I think we're going to go vertical speed, because VNAV will put us really low on the approach. I'm just going to go steady 500 feet per minute.
Gatwick traffic, ET8700, taxiing via Juliet, Romeo and Lima to stand 112. Gatwick traffic.
Flaps 1. Flaps 1 coming out nicely. Now to start slowing down again. We'll go 210 knots.
Gatwick traffic, EG45 Papa, we are clear of 26 left, final call.
So, he's landing. Taking off, didn't really know what he said then. So flap 5 coming out now. And I'll arm the speed brake. Because we're going to have a level segment, of course, when we get down to 2,000 feet to intercept. Check, 2,500 feet. Left hand turn now. Positioning ourselves on final, so we'll make a little call here when we establish ourselves. Approach mode. Gatwick traffic, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy, established ILS 26 left, 10 miles, Gatwick traffic. So hopefully they got that. It seems like I was interrupted by someone. We'll give them a 3 mile short final call anyway.
Reject. 5 of that.
Flap 15. Slow right down, so final approach speed is going to be 136 knots, which for this aeroplane is quite slow, isn't it, for a 777? Not that heavy though today. And that means we can slow down
Gatwick
quite
traffic,
nicely.
Lufthansa 984, taxiing 26 left from Kilo Papa Zulu Mike, Gatwick.
So hopefully we should start to get visual of the runway shortly, which I can see the PAPI lights and we have visual of the runway, sorry, which is nice. So gear down, go around to 3,000 set. Go right down to 146 and get flap 20 out. Rest of the lights can come on.
Traffic, longboat 795 is going to be pushing back out to 19 left.
And we'll go final approach speed. Lovely, so let's make a call once that checklist is done. Right, lovely, checklist is complete, so we'll blank load EU. Gatwick traffic, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy, fully established ILS 26 left, short 4 mile final, Gatwick traffic. Right, so they've got the ATC message to tell them to not go on the runway, for heaven's sake. But it is Vatsim, so hey ho. You know what you're going to get. we have nice visual of the runway, so let's disconnect. Do some hand flying. So I think I've got the BA call out set on all the BA fleet I've got, so I'll do the 50 berth due side
1,000
instead of the minimums call. So nice and stable. That wind is slightly wrong. I'm hoping it doesn't change, but oh well, as I say, that it is changing. It's going to a very stiff crosswind now.
500.
So you got that 737 weight short final.
50 above. Decide.
Continue. Disregarding the pappies, we are bang on.
100. $50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Hold it there. Thrusters come back. Don't get blown down centre line too much. Down we are. Speed brakes are up. Reversers. Hello, reversers. Here we go. Reversers are now green. Decelerating nicely. And we're going to get off at Fox Romeo as planned.
Gatwick traffic, Lufthansa 984 lining up, 26 left.
So disengage the speed, auto brake, sorry, Fox Romeo is this one. So another successful flight, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. That wasn't too bad, it was nice landing in. Just got blown downwind slightly too much. Gatwick traffic, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy vacated via Fox Romeo 26 left traffic.
Gatwick traffic, Lufthansa 984 departing 26 left, Gatwick.
So lights can come off now. Flaps can come in, cleaning up the aeroplane. And he is already airborne, look at him go. That's a quick departure. Right. TCAS off. Strobe off. Down we are. That was a pretty successful long haul on Vatsim. We'll go on to select from map, and you won't be able to see this, sorry guys, but we are going to stand 17. Lovely. No, we do not need a follow me car, and we'll go Donata. Someone coming to land in the distance. Don't know who that is. They've made no calls. Is that Iberia that was following us? this is Juliet. It's not that long of a taxi actually at Gatwick. Even though it looks like a big intimidating airport, it's not that bad. It's like Manchester in some ways. So they've got their routine of where to taxi. So as you can see, basically carry on. To the end, and then we taxi left on Papa, right on Kilo, stand 17. Oh, is that ground? We have ground. Did they just go online? Yes, it is. Or call it a day and stop it here.
And we'll advise ready when we have our clearance. Juliet.
Gatwick ground, very good day. Speedbird 12, Tango Bravo Heavy. On Juliet, we've just arrived. Could we request stand 17?
Speedbird 12, Tango Bravo, Gatwick ground. For now, continue along Juliet, hold short Papa.
Continue Juliet, hold short Papa. Speedbird 12, Tango Bravo Heavy. Lovely, so we are continuing along Juliet, holding short Papa. And that'll be us nearly there.
Ground, good evening, longboat 795.
Longboat 795, Gatwick ground, Euclid, Cape Town, Seaford 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7274, QNH 1002, information alpha now current.
Okay, to Cape Town on the Foxtrot Delta 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7274, QNH 1002, and information alpha. Longboat 795.
Longboat 795, read back correct, report ready for taxi. Speedbird 12 Bravo, you can continue your taxi now, stand 12 via Juliet.
Stand 12 via Juliet, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy.
Ground, good evening, Thompson 054, ready and check.
Last station calling Gatwick ground, say get your call sign early.
Hello, it's Thompson 054.
Thompson 054, Gatwick ground, readability 5.
Can't see 12 anywhere on the map. Oh, there's 12, but it's not a heavy gate. We're definitely not going to fit this 777 in there.
795.
What we'll do is we'll taxi to...
Longboat 795, taxi, for now, taxi Papa, hold Juliet.
And then I'll call him.
Papa, hold short Juliet. 795.
Yeah, he's given us the wrong stand. I'll hold short and I'll call him in a second.
Ready for a clearance for Speedbird 12 Juliet.
Speedbird 12 Juliet, you're cleared Zurich, Seaford 1 X-ray departure, squawk 6004, QNH 1002.
We're cleared on the SFD 1X departure, climb 6001 for Speedbird 12 Juliet.
Squawk 6004.
6004 for Speedbird 12 Juliet.
Speedbird 12 Juliet, read back correct.
Yeah, so he wanted us to go Juliet and then into 12, but we can't. We're going to have to go Papa Kilo. Okay, so Gatwick ground, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy. Did you give us stand 12?
Hey, sir.
we are a heavy 777 jet. Could we request 17?
I could have sworn you said 12, but that's very true. You can't taxi to 12 anyway. In that case, make a left onto Romeo, please, and taxi Kilo, hold short Papa.
We'll go left Romeo, Kilo, hold short Papa, speedbird 12, Tango Bravo Heavy.
Right, we'll start that again, shall we? I'm looking in the wrong place. 12 Tango Bravo. Just hold position. I will call you back very shortly.
Roger, we'll hold position, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy. Lovely, I think he's got a little bit confused with where we're going.
ATC monitor, Unicom 122 decimal 8,
bye-bye. Parking brake. I think we're going to wait for that North 78 to pass. And then he'll give us clearance to taxi into our stand. So we are now on 17, and he's probably going to give us Papa Kilo.
Lobboat 795, continue taxi, holding point Alpha 2 via Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, Alpha 2 via Alpha Sierra, 795.
Get the APU started now.
Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo, after the Boeing 787-900 passes by from left to right, continue your taxi stand 175 Papa and Kilo.
Roger. After the passing 787 jet from left to right, we will taxi stand 17 via Papa and Kilo, Speedbird 12 Tango Bravo Heavy. So, release parking brake. He is pulling away, and we can start taxiing now.
Longboat 7905, no further ATC, monitor Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122 very much,
and you, bye. Iberia Express 1863 Gatwick ground. Taxi stand 11 via Juliet.
Oh, look, that's cool over there. Two Monarch 330s. That's a blast from the past. They haven't been knocking around for a while. Monarch used to be a British travel and leisure airline based in the UK. They sadly went bust in 2017. It was very sad when they went. They run a fleet of 320, 321, 737-800s and heavy 330s for their long haul services to Orlando and such. It was sad to see them go. They were such a good airline. Same as Thomas Cook as well. Right, Stand 17's down there somewhere. This is Kilo. So, we've had ATC pretty much, not during flight, but most of the way. It's the only problem with these long hauls, you can't get ATC when you want it. Would have been nice to have like direct air, London Gatwick approach and stuff like that, but what can you do, eh? Yeah, look at those 330s over there, that's cool. Taxi light off, turn us off. Here's our stand. And we can now spin corner a bit short there. Keep it going though. Right, let's try and get all the zeros. Call it a day there, that's good enough. Okay, parking brake on, engine 1 and 2 dead, and welcome down to Gatwick. So, welcome down to Gatwick. Hope you enjoyed that long haul video as much as I did. It's an absolute pleasure to get back into the 777, especially the British Airways 777 with the Rolls-Royce engines, my favourite livery on my favourite aircraft with the Rolls-Royce engines. Such a terrific aircraft. Especially makes it even better is the Boris Audio Works sound pack, which have been fantastic today. Really enjoyable flight from Tampa. First time in Tampa and first time ATC Vatsim in America as well. So it's been a really nice experience today. And ended it with a nice landing and some ground ATC into Gatwick. Hope you enjoyed my content today. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be back very soon with another video.